Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are doing great. So today we are going to do question number 5 of exercise 8a from book D1. Okay, so in this question what you have to do, there are two parts of the question A and B, and you have to find out the value of each of the following. Let me start with part A first. In part A, it is given that you have to find out 50% of $70. It means you have given $70 and you need to find out that what is the 50% of this $70, right? So let me tell you that how you can find out the percentage of a given quantity. Whether it is money, whether it is time, whether it is anything, any kind of value, and you need to find out its percentage. So how you can do that, we will see in this question. Okay, class. So, first of all, 50%. If I talk about this 50%, then it can be written in form of number like this, 50 divided by 100. You have to remove this percentage symbol with 50, and this percentage symbol can only be removed by dividing the number with 100. Divide the number by 100. So what I have done, if it is written 50%, then 50 needs to be divided by 100 in order to remove this percentage symbol, right? So this is the first thing. Now you have to find out the 50% of $70. So this of, the word of is going to be replaced with a multiplication sign, right? 50% is replaced by 50 upon 100. Why? Because you need to remove this percentage sign in order to calculate the value. So percentage sign is removed by dividing 50 with 100. Then let's talk about this of. This of will be replaced with the multiplication sign, and then you have $70. Okay, we can only write 70 right now, and in the answer we can show the dollar, right? For now, I'm just removing this dollar sign, and in the answer I will be writing the dollar symbol. Okay, class, now I'm having this 50 upon 100 multiplied by 70. Okay, let me make both the numbers the rational numbers. 50 upon 100 is a rational number. It is multiplying with 70 divided by 1. Keep in mind, when you don't have any denominator written with the number, then it must be 1. The denominator is going to be 1 for any number that does not have any denominator written with it. Okay, class, now let me talk about this 50 upon 100 multiplied by 70 upon 1. I think you know that how you can solve the two rational numbers that are multiplying together. What you need to do, you can multiply numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. This is the rule for multiplication, and for cancellation, you can cancel the values in the numerator and the denominator. And you can also cancel the values that are present in cross. Like this numerator can be cancelled with this denominator, and you can also cancel vertically. I hope this is understandable. This is the rule for division when you are considering the rational numbers that are multiplying together. Keep in mind that there must be a multiplication sign between the rational numbers in order to cross cancel it. If you want cross cancellation, then there must be a multiplication sign between the rational numbers. Okay, now let me talk about 50 upon 100. 50 can be cancelled with 100. How? You can cancel it by the table of 50. 50 multiplied by 1 is 50 and 50 multiplied by 2 is 100. So it means that you can cancel 50 upon 100 by the table of 50. 50 ones are 50, 50 twos are 100. So it is 1 upon 2 multiplied by 70 upon 1. Now let me see this 70. Is this 70 can be cancelled by 2? Yes, it can be cancelled by 2. Why? Because we know that 2 ones are 2 and 2 35s are 70. Okay, so let me write it like this. 1 upon 1 multiply by 35 upon 1. Okay, after cancelling the values, now you are going to multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. So 1 multiplied by 35 is 35. divided by 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Now there is 1 in the denominator, so there is no need to write it. Just write it down 35 and write down a dollar symbol with it. Why? Because you are finding the percentage of dollar 70. So the answer must be in dollar. The numeric value is 35, but your answer must be in the same unit, dollar 35. Okay, so I hope this is understandable. Let's do another part in order to clear the given concept. Okay, in second part I have, here I am having part B. In part B, I have to find out 80% of 4.5 meters. 80% of 4.5 meter. Okay, so in order to find out the value of 80% of 4.5 meter, first of all, we have to remove this percentage symbol by dividing 80 with 100. You have to divide the number by 100 to remove this percentage sign. Now this off is going to be removed by adding a multiplication sign. You are replacing this off with a multiplication sign and then the number is 4.5. Just avoid this meter, the unit is meter, avoid it right now. It is the calculation step, and after when we will get the answer, we will write this unit with the answer, meter. Now let's solve this. 80 upon 100 multiplied by 4.5. Let me write it in rational numbers, so it can be 80 upon 100 multiplied by 4.5 upon 1. Both are the rational numbers and I have already given you the rule for that. Let's divide 80 and 100. 80 and 100 can be divided by the table of 10. 10 8s are 80 and 10 10s are 100. So it is going to be 8 upon 10 multiplied by 4.5 upon 1. Now we know that 8 and 10 can also be cancelled by the table of 2. So 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. So it will be 4 upon 5 multiplied by 4.5 upon 1. Now let's multiply the values. 4 when multiplied with 4.5. Multiply numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. 4 5s are 20. 4 4s are 16, 17, 18. So it is going to be 18.0. Right? So I can only write 18. There is no need to write 0.0. Why? Because if you have 0 after the decimal point, then it has no value. So you can only write 18 divided by 5 ones are 5. So this is 18 upon 5, or you can write it in terms of rational number. Like it can be 5, 3s are 15, and you are going to write, add 3 to it. Okay, 5 3s are 15 and then add 15 and 3, it will be 18 upon 5. So you can write in mixed number. So this is 3 upon 5 meters. This is going to be your answer. And if you want to write the answer in decimal number, so you can convert this fraction into decimal like this. 5 will be written outside and 18 will be inside. So there are two options. Either you write it in mixed fraction or you can write it in decimal. So in order to write the answer in decimal, you have to convert this value, or you have to find out the decimal equivalent of it by dividing the number 18 by 5. So 5 3s are 15. Then you are having 3. 3 is less than 5. Write down point over here and add a 0. Now you know that 5 can be 30 can be cancelled by 5 by multiplying it with 6. 5 6 are 30. It is cancelled. So if I talk about the decimal value, then it is 3.5 meters. Okay, so you can write both the answers, but I think this answer can be more considerable. Why? Because it can give you the exact length, 3.5 meters, right? So in measurements, you have to write it in decimal value. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to do question number 6 of the same exercise 8A. So stay tuned, stay connected.